Alright, so my little devil of a 3-year-old little girl threw my original Leatherman PST in the pond the other day. Pulled it out of my holster while I was fishing. Very slick. And by the time I turned around, by the time it hit me, wait a second, what's she grabbing? I turn around and I cry, no, like, I don't know, but this one, instead of the Leatherman Bond, I'm gonna call this one the Leatherman Pond, in homage to my Pond PST. So yeah, I was at Cabela's and I was like looking for. I didn't even know what all Leatherman had. I haven't checked to see what Leatherman has put out in years, because I just love that little PST. It's small and it's thin. And then I saw this and I was like, wait a second, that looks very close. And I looked at the other ones that were a little bit bigger, that had a little more function, but I don't need that shit. I pretty much pull hooks out with this, or use the screwdriver all the time. But yeah, so I could have got any of them, and I chose this one, the Leatherman Pond. And it's awesome. I miss my PST, but this is just as good, probably better, for real. It's a little, I think it's a little heavier and a little tiny, like millimeter thicker, but this thing's a beast, and it's cheap. It was like $59.99. It was the cheapest one they had, I think. But it's solid, and I've been seeing the reviews. All the ones I've seen were like 3 years ago. I guess when this thing came out. But you notice that whenever you look up stuff, there's never any recent reviews. I'm gonna put a stop to that. But yeah, on all the reviews you see this comment. Hold on. You see this comment where it's like, the blade sits open there without closing. See, mine won't even do it. But I did want to just show they must be fixing that problem within the last 3 years. I guess when they first came out, they would, especially this. I'll show you what it was like. This one. Maybe they see how that, just a bump made that file come out. That's pretty much what the knife was doing. But and people were like concerned, like, oh my god, what if I gotta grab it and saw all kinds of shit like that. I'm worried about what happens if I go to grab this now and my nails get filed. But you know, yeah, see, the knife would come out like that, and people were right, they're just gonna slice their shit on it. But very stupid. But now it's like this. just, you can't even, I mean, it's hard to pull it out, honestly. I mean, it is tight. It's real tight. But, hard to do it when it, see, goes right back in. But yeah, this thing rules. Very similar to the original. It's pretty much upgraded in every way from the original. And you want to talk about loose, that original one, which is why I liked it so much, it was loose. I could flick them things out whenever, flick that shit out. Yeah, this one's got this awesome, I guess this is their standard Phillips head, but it is awesome upgrade. Not as thin though. It's not as, the PST was a 3D, but it was a little thinner. But I'm sure this will be better. It looks strong as hell. But it's my first video. Felt inclined to show you guys that, or show somebody that. Anybody? Is there anybody out there? If you want me to do more, holler.